A very good morning and welcome to a new daily market outlook. My name is Fabio, and in today's outlook, as per usual, and as I say every single day, we are going to be discussing the major dollar pairs alongside the dollar index. So without further ado, let's dive in, see what's going on, and see if we can spot any nice trades. Looking at the dollar index this week, what we can currently see is that the dollar index has just been consolidating within this range. So always when I have a range, I always like to mark out the swing high and the swing low. So at the moment, what we can see is that we faked out on the swing low down below over here. So I'm currently expecting further upside on the dollar, at least up towards this swing high. And if we can break that swing high, a further push in towards that minus 27 fib extension, which aligns perfectly with the 94.171 level, which is also a swing high on the 4-hour time frame. Furthermore, the minus 618 fib extension level aligns perfectly with daily supply. So if we were to see a further push and not reject on that minus 27, or potentially of course reject, pull back, see a retest of structure, and then further upside continuation, I wouldn't be surprised if we were to see 94.370. So yeah, it's currently just consolidating on the dollar. Essentially, what could also happen is of course a push down lower, but I am expecting a push up higher due to the fact that we saw a fake out on that swing low down below over here at that 618 fib retracement. So yeah, without further ado, let's head over to Aussie dollar. And Aussie dollar, guys, so Aussie dollar waiting for further downside. It's currently situated in some form of a daily supply, as I've been telling you guys this week. Looking at the 1 hour now, 1 hour isn't really that clear. However, I do know that we are essentially trending downwards. If we were to draw in this fib over here, what we can then see is that essentially we made that 0.88 fib retracement, and we're currently just retracing back up. What I would have preferred to see was a close below this low over here, the creation of a new lower low. That would have been fantastic. But yeah, currently just pushing up with the London open. So let's see if we start rejecting from, let's say, this swing high over here, or potentially this area of supply at that 786 Fibonacci, then see a further push down, because I am still bearish on Aussie dollar alongside that bullishness expected on the dollar index. So yeah, for the rest, not really anything that clear in my opinion, not real areas of supply and demand which are really clear. So yeah, in that case, what I then just prefer to do is just focus on that area of daily supply and focus on higher time frame structure. So looking at the 4 hour as well, 4 hours just consolidating, mainly just replicating the dollar index. We're stuck in this range as of now, so I'm just going to be waiting until further price action and until we see something more clean. So yeah, let's head over to euro dollar. So euro dollar is pretty interesting. Some very nice setups yesterday on euro dollar, or the day before. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, it was the day before. So the day before we saw that perfect short up here from that area of supply. As you guys can see, perfect fib retracement as well, alongside the overall downtrend in towards the downside. Let me just draw that out for you over here. Then retracement, then further push, creation of a new lower low, retracement up, and then a further push down. So yeah, what is next for your dollar today? Well, as you guys know, we're currently just ranging in between two levels. So ranging in between this area of 4 hour supply over here, so 1.16087 up to 1.16256, and 4 hour demand. So in my opinion, we still should touch that area of 4 hour demand. Yeah, dive in towards there, because we haven't taken out the equal lows from what I remember. Quickly diving in towards the 1 hour. Let me just check that for us, or did we? Let me just put on a line over here. Yeah, so we did take out the equal low over here, which is a good sign for potential bullishness. However, we haven't yet tapped in towards that area of demand, and I would preferably still want to see a tap in towards that area of demand. However, looking at the lower time frame price action, we are consolidating, so essentially anything could happen, in my opinion. Yeah, anything could really happen as of now. Looking at current market structure, 15-minute, for instance, kind of broke this structure over here, this trend line. And now what we're seeing is a reaction to that 618 fib. And we do, I think, have some demand over here. Yeah, we have some demand situated over here. Let me just see. Yeah, we haven't touched the Manjo. We haven't touched demand yet though, so another push down could still occur. Just yeah, keep an eye on this zone, see if you see rejection to it. I would prefer a push down lower in towards demand still, but we could potentially reverse from this level though. So yeah, for the rest, nothing that clear. I would just be focusing on, for instance, this level over here at around 1.16087, which is a very strong area of resistance as well on the 15. But overall, price action isn't really favorable, with it just being consolidation, in my opinion. So yeah, that's your dollar. Let's head over to pound dollar. So pound dollar, guys, what am I expecting? Well, I am expecting further downside from pound dollar, looking for shorts from this area of supply and this area of supply. So these are my levels of supply. People in the VIP community know when to enter. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be waiting for. Really a big fan of current price action. I think that we should start dropping from where we are currently located. Touch my area of supply as well over here at 1.37606. So wouldn't be surprised if we do start seeing further downside. We could still push up higher in towards 4-hour supply, but 1-hour supply has already been reached. So let's just wait and see. Expecting for the downside, that's all I can say. For the rest, daily is trending downwards, and then looking at the 4-hour and the 1-hour, we have very obvious areas of supply. So therefore, just going to be waiting for further downside from these levels. So yeah, that's your pound dollar. Let's head over to Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar is currently situated in daily supply, still expecting further downside. As we can see, lower time frame is absolutely hideous. Yeah, hideous, just consolidating. Not much to say about this, in my opinion. I just see it going further back in towards the downside in general. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna be waiting for. Maybe on the 15 we can see something more clear. No, not really, in my opinion. Nothing really that clear. I think this is just potentially a London fake out before pushing down lower. But for the rest, nothing clear for me personally, so we won't really be focusing on this pair. I just know that we had supply located over here and that we rejected supply, and now we are back up in towards the highs. And yeah, we have some supply over here where we currently are, but not really strong supply. But as we have very strong supply over here, I expect us to start pushing down further. So we saw that initial push, and now this could just be kind of like that Asian/London pullback before pushing down lower once again. So yeah, let's see and wait. Thank you all for watching, guys. Gold will be analyzed in the community. Not a big fan of gold lately. That's why I'm not really analyzing it on YouTube. Not much to say about it, in my opinion, according to my strategy. Maybe according to your strategy, but according to my strategy, there aren't really any opportunities on gold, hence why I'm skipping the analysis on it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Wish you all a fantastic day, and see you all on Discord.